I see him coming now. What up, dude? Oh,
yo,
whoa.
Where the ball is at? Where the ball is at?
Damn, you're rocking it. Oh yeah. Oh, I see you.
Ball?
I see you ready to play, man. Woo! Mambo mentality.
Hold on.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
It's so hot, it's not sliding into my hand.
Oh, DJ Bliss in the house. Mambo mentality. Kobe Bryant. What up? How's it going, man? All good?
Dude, it's too hot for this jumper, huh? Couldn't we do this in a few months?
Wait a minute. He's wearing a Lakers jersey, a LeBron James pair of shoes, and Chicago Bulls cap.
I'll explain later.
Dude, this is like blasphemous. What do you think, Hassan?
You want to see my Houston Rockets underwear?
All right, man, let's roll. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. So we are on the drive, just so you guys know. I am paying attention to the road. Both of us are wearing seatbelts as well, so we're safe. But we are gonna have a short conversation en route to the playground. So, first question, how did you get the name Bliss?
It was really by luck. I printed a business card once, or I was going to print it, and everything was there. My number, my email, and all that. The only thing that was left, it was written DJ and then a space. So I had to pick the word and print it like that day. And I heard it in 2 songs. In a PM Dawn song called Set Adrift on Memory Bliss. And also in a LL Cool J song called Hey Lover, the word bliss. So I checked the meaning, and it was like, it meant like extreme form of happiness. So I was like, this is a good name, I'm gonna go for it.
So I obviously saw the Ferrari in your backyard. A lot of people dream about that, but you actually dreamt it and you made it happen. How hard do you have to work to get one of those?
I don't know. I don't feel like I worked that hard for that car. I put a picture of it on my vision board and I got it. Now that doesn't mean that you just put the picture on the vision board and it just shows up in your backyard, but yeah, I think, you know, if the vision board really helps you focus on things that you want. And that exact same car I put on my vision board, and it happened.
Marwan's being humble because he's actually one of the hardest workers that I've ever met in my life. Do you have a best friend?
I have a bunch of best friends, but if I was to pick one right now, it would probably be my wife. She's my best friend right now.
Brownie points. Brownie points. What's your favorite thing to wear? The one thing that you absolutely love?
It would probably have to be a plain white t-shirt, because I feel like if you have white tees, you can rock it with anything. You can put on a hat, or you can put on some jeans and sneakers, but as long as you got the white tees, you're good. So, you know, my dream is to just have a closet with like 100 white tees in there.
I think I've seen that somewhere in every Arab's house. It's called
Yeah,
Pandora.
that's true. Yeah. That's where it came from.
A happy moment in your life, and you may have many, so maybe one of them.
I'm gonna bag some more brownies on this one. I'm gonna say the day I got married.
Which is a perfect lead to my next question. What is married life like? Any tips for everybody?
Yeah, married life is amazing as long as you find you know, your perfect match. It's also a lot of hard work. So, you know, a lot of things when you get change when you get married. So your time's not your time anymore, and you know, you live not just for yourself, there's someone else as well. But honestly, I think if you find the right person and you understand each other, it's the best thing that you can do, as long as you have those things.
All right, it's a wrap. We're done. This was actually done for Danya. You're welcome, Danya. There's no basketball game on. There's no one-on-one. That was it. That
Like
was
a
it.
private request from her.
Yeah. That's the moment that we just created, the memory that we just created for Danya as well.
Our anniversary video.
There you go. All right, guys, we're walking to the court and continuing our one-on-one. How did you come up with the barber shop out of music, which you've been doing for the last 20 years?
Well, I had this barber that I used to go to when I was working in TV, and I was going to him for like 4 years. And then he told me he's leaving because they're about to close a shop that he was working at. Basically, I was like, let me open a shop. If I open a shop, will you stay? He said, yeah. And then there was a shop for sale. I bought it. I redecorated and called it Beats and Cuts, so it's still a little bit of music too, and made it happen.
And that's why Marwan always looks fly everywhere he goes. By the way, I have a confession to make. I was lazy, I forgot to call and get an appointment, so today, actually barbershop cheated and I got the shave somewhere else.
Why would you do that?
Sorry, man, I had no choice. I had to look good for the camera, and there was no other way. So, they always accommodate me though, but today just was not possible.
You did a good job, whoever it was.
Yeah, not bad, not bad. Not as good as the guys at Beats and Cuts, man, I gotta say. What did you say?
My elbow's clicking when I throw the ball.
That's because you haven't warmed up yet, man, and that's what we need to do right now. So, yeah, you ready to warm up?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Let's do a little bit of jogging.
All right,
let's go.
So I don't know much about basketball, to be completely honest with you, because I usually play soccer. So I know how to warm up the lower body, but the upper body I struggle with.
Don't worry, I'll take care of you, man. I got it. If you could have 3 celebrities with you at a dinner table, who would they be?
Oh, Mark Wahlberg, Puff Daddy, Jamie Foxx.
Where would you take them in Dubai?
I'd definitely take them somewhere like old school Dubai, Dara, Karachi Darbar, take them to Bird Dubai, to Ravi's, take them to Stadi, and then I'd take them maybe like somewhere a bit high end like the Burj Al Arab.
So let me ask you about what you're wearing, man.
Yeah, so I got the Lebrons on over here, and I got 24 Black Mamba Kobe on the shirt, and then I got the Bulls hat. And let me explain. Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, and LeBron James. For me, those are the 3 all-time greatest.
So listen, I love your shoes, and I got a story to tell you about my shoes, which are
what are these? Under Armour, are they, so you're repping for Steph Curry?
These are the shoes that Steph Curry wore in 2014, before the Steph Curry shoes actually came out. I bought these in 2014, and I've got this terrible habit where I buy things and I don't wear it for like weeks, months, sometimes years.
Yeah.
I've actually never worn this before.
Oh, first time?
First time ever.
Damn, they look good. I like what you're doing, the black shorts, the black tights, and the black shoes.
Well, will you hold this and then let me do a little bit of...
All right, turn around. I like it, it looks good.
Do a little bit of Ron over there. Do you know Will Smith?
He was actually looking for a barber. I was actually out of town when it happened. He came back again because he loves Dubai. I had a chance to meet him, and then we just became friends ever since. You know, we've been out to dinner together. He invited me out, and then we also been to the studio, recorded a couple of things. Not for release though. It was just, you know, just some friendly recordings. The greatest people on earth, like so motivating. Such a nice guy.
So if you could be in a band, which band would you be in?
Nirvana.
If you had a band, what would it be called?
Ritual Outcry. That's actually the name of my band when I was in high school, but the name I took from Muhammad, our elder brother. He's the one who had a band called Ritual Outcry, so he said you can have the name, so I actually used that name when I was in school.
And who would be in the band?
Kurt Cobain, the bassist from Red Hot Chili Peppers, Flea, the drummer of Def Leppard, Bob Marley.
Ooh.
Had a little reggae touch to it.
Give us a line from one of your songs.
Watch me, I'ma shine, I'ma get mine. Go about your business if you ain't about your grind. So the song basically talks about not worrying about anything or anyone and just shine yourself. It's the most important thing.
Who do you think is the most important person in music right now around the world?
One person would definitely have to be Drake. Just the fact that he's a kid from Toronto or Canada and doing such big things around the world. I think music's always been dominated by America. So you got this guy from Canada who just showed up and he's doing like big things.
What is the best advice that you've ever got related to music?
The best advice I got was from Wyclef, because I always used to tell him there's a lot of people who hated on my music or didn't like it. He said, look, he said, if that's really what's going on, he said, that means that you're doing something great, because people don't talk about you if you're irrelevant.
Now you said Wyclef as if it's like some dude that sat next to you in class and everything, but you mean Wyclef John of the Fugees, right?
Yeah. We did a show together in Abu Dhabi, and then we became friends off the back of that show, and he ended up coming to my hotel room and recorded a couple of songs. And we're actually about to put out some of that music too. You know, sometimes when I think about those things, I just think like, it's so crazy to me that the guy who was on the song I used to listen to, I'm in the studio with right now.
Best advice you got when it comes to DJing?
You know, I never really got too much advice as a DJ. I watched and I learned a lot myself. I think inspiration can come from anywhere. You just have to look in the right places.
You've also done radio before. Yeah. Do you remember your first radio show?
Oh yeah.
What that was like?
There was a radio station called Free 967, and I was on the graveyard shift. It was like 10 p.m. It was so scary, but once I got over that first show, it was like it was the best thing. I knew that I found something that I truly love.
You're doing vlogging now, and you're actually doing daily vlogging. What is that like?
What I do is, you know, the vlog is what's going on in my life, so I don't try and go and create something that's not what I do. That's one situation that helps. You know, you'll see me cooking, you'll see me going to my family's house, you'll see me going to work, eating out, traveling. So, you know, it's just like what I do, but I just have a camera with me at all times.
Who's your favorite vlogger right now?
Casey Neistat. In every industry, there's one person who you really look up to and who's changed the game. And for vlogging, it's Casey Neistat.
Awesome. I'm actually going to drop a link to Marwan's vlog right down in the description. It's called Bliss Vlogs. Check it out. It's daily, 9 p.m. every day. Let's go. Did I do that right?
Let's go.
There you go. Marwan,
Yeah.
are you a fan of karak?
Oh, you know already. I love it so much I made a song about it.
Can you give us a line from that song?
I need a karak in the morning. I need a karak in the evening. What I don't need are these push-ups.
Do you prefer condensed milk or fresh milk? The big question.
A good fresh milk karak can be a lot better than condensed milk. Plus, it's better for you.
What's your favorite karak spot in Dubai?
Fresh milk karak gotta be Saravan Bavan, and condensed milk karak, I gotta shout out my guys across the office, T-Way. They make a good karak. Give me 5. All right. What is the one thing that you are afraid of that nobody knows? See, I don't really believe in fear. Actually, fear of fear is the thing that I don't like. I truly believe that you gotta stare fear like straight in the eye, and the people who accomplish things in life is the people who overcome fear, who face it.
That answer reminded me of when Kyrie Irving was on First Take last week, and they asked him, did he really want to leave Cleveland and really want to leave LeBron? Or they asked him why he left Cleveland and LeBron, and it was like all over the place without answering it, but he did answer.
Yeah. Kyrie basically said none of your business at the end.
So who's your favorite NBA team?
Right now, Cleveland Cavs.
Oh, has it always been like that?
No, it's when they start winning. I mean, look, I don't ever used to watch basketball until maybe like a couple of years ago only. And I've always been a fan of Lebron, so when he was with Miami, I used to support them, and then when he moved, I moved with him.
All right, I can respect that. Yeah, I tried to make everybody a Houston Rockets fan, but
they never win, so it's really hard to...
What do you mean? We got 2 championships, man.
But before these guys who were watching were even born.
Well, I hope you were paying attention in the summer, because that's about to change right now. Who do you think's going to win the championship this year?
You know, I think after what Cavs just did, I think they've got a good chance. About the other guys, forget about it. Forget about Houston Rockets. Forget about Oklahoma.
What about the league MVP this year?
It's going to be one of the guys from Golden State again this year.
If you had a chance to start a new expansion team in the NBA, and you had the opportunity to take any player, now choose between Kobe Bryant, who you love, and LeBron James, who you love. Which one of those would you take? You can only have one of them on your new team. Each one of them at their prime.
Oh, this is a tough one.
Oh yeah.
I would still say LeBron. I think he's just aside from being a great player, he's a great character as well. And you want someone like that on your team. Do you think Kobe's a better player than LeBron generally?
I would want LeBron most of the game. But like I said, in the last 2 minutes, I want the ball in Kobe's hands. Because there's no better finisher. I got some advice for you, man.
Yeah.
The Houston Rockets. That's all you need to follow. That's all you need to learn about. And that's all you need to love. And you're going to love the game of basketball.
There's only one guy in the Houston Rockets that I used to rock with, and that was because of you, Hakeem Olajuwon. When he left, I left with him.
But hang on, I gotta ask you this question. What is the most famous line of the Houston Rockets?
Don't ever underestimate the heart of a champion.
Champion right there. Thanks guys. Peace out.